The mobile applications and the application store could be an option for the telecom operators. It's been a discussion in the industry what telecom operators should be doing with the application stores. And one of the options is to create own application store and compete with the existing ones. This have some challenges and advantages for the operators. The main challenges is that the operator get to work across the different platforms and different devices. It's not an easy thing to attract the developers where they have already big application stores where they can have access to the entire world. Also, the operator will be in a position to compete with the well-established application stores like the Apple and the Market and the Windows. Another thing that's not an easy thing for the operator is managing the store. Operators used to be big utility companies where the stores are something so soft and dynamic and get to have a fun interface and daily operation and changing of the application store. Yet operators have some strengths and advantages that they can also argue to make their own application store. They have the primary relationship with the customer, and they have the billing and payment platform, which is a big obstacle for many people not purchasing paid application. And they have the CRM or the user information and data which can be used for targeting and the different segments for specific applications. From all of these advantages, I would say the real thing that would really make a big difference is the billing. Right now, the main billing channel on the application stores is the credit card. Yet, the credit card penetration is not that high, especially when we talk about this region. Still, the mobile billing or the operator billing we see is a must for any application store to succeed and for the developers to get more revenue. In line with this is actually what have been happening in the past few years. Application store providers have already recognized the need for billing integration. We have seen already actions by RIM and by Google and Microsoft and Nokia Ovi. With the exception of Apple, it seems this is what's going to happen in the next few years. All of these application stores are going to be integrated with the operator billing all over the world. From what have been done so far, it's what have been noticed that when operator billing is provided for a certain market, the number of paid applications being purchased is almost doubled. So this really shows the advantage and power for the different players, the operators and the developer and the application store owner and the end customer who is the main beneficiary of this. We come to the question of all of this evolution on the smartphones and applications. What are the options for operator? Which way to go? People have been saying that this is turning operators to just a dump pipe where the operating system now owns the customer experience. But what operators are saying, that's not 100% true. Yet, this what have happened already taken some of the value from operators, yet there is a big opportunity for operators. One option is that operators create own app store and content store and compete with the different players in this market. Another option is collaboratively work with other operators and create operators app store and content. And the third option is to focus on the competitive advantage for the operators, which is providing the billing interface, the customer data, and benefit from the growth of applications by doing different rating for the data packages. This is the question that's still open. Operators still in let's say in the trial and error mode. We have seen many operators have trials to create their own app stores, but it's not flying as good as the Apple or the market app stores. Other operators are going aggressively with integrating the billing with the app stores. So I think it's too early to answer such questions, but I'm sure different operators have already in mind a certain strategy to go on this business. And that's all what I have. If there are any questions, I'll be ready to answer.
Thank you very much, Abdullah. Thank you very much. Actually, the last slide of Abdullah is a voting question, and we'd like to get the audience, as you gather the first part of questions to Abdullah, we'd like to have you vote on a question. Basically, the voting pads are stuck to the table. Each can take up 3 votes, and when you have a green light, that means 1 vote has been taken. Of course, 3 votes meaning that the 3 neighbors can share their 3 votes. It's not an invitation to rig the vote by voting 3 times on your own answer. So let's have the voting question on, please. What is the best and most feasible option for the operators in the new content and apps business? 1, creating own content and app store. 2, work for billing integration and provide segmentation data with the existing leading app stores. 3, operators work together collaboratively to create an app store. And the voting begins now. You have 45 seconds to start the voting. So now put your options. And of course also think of any challenges or comments or questions to Abdullah's presentation. Abdullah, as people vote, has it reached a point in the Saudi Arabian market that data loads are becoming a burden on operators rather than profit-generating revenues?
The infrastructure that has been built in the Saudi market by all operators is state-of-the-art, and the capacity is much higher than the current needs. We all predicted that this sudden growth is going to happen. So still with the current growth rate, it's representing a revenue opportunity. We have, all operators have been going down the prices, bringing innovative packages to get the most growth out of on the revenue out of this growth. It's not yet an issue for the operators in Saudi Arabia when we talk about capacity or speed.
So let's get what the people have voted. 78% have decided on number 2, which is work for billing integration and provide segmentation data, and 14% for number 3, and only 8% went for creating own content and app store. Abdullah, what was if you were to vote, what would have been your number?
Well, as STC, we have actually been working in parallel in the first 2 options. STC have created a content company called Integral. We believe this region have a big potential for local customized content. This content company have have the option to be an application store for STC, and if it does not fly, still the second option is valid. Whatever content being generated here in this market by any local developer is going to make money, whether it's been through the operator store or with the billing integration with the existing store. My personal opinion in this is that the billing integration, being innovative and creating data packages, making use of the current data mining with the operators to help the local developers to do the right applications for the right segment is where operators have really competitive advantage and can add value to this entire ecosystem.
We'll open the floor. We'll open the floor now for any questions, comments, or suggestions from the floor. Yes, please, the gentleman. Please introduce yourself. And as you gather your thoughts, a reminder that this is a Smart Handheld Summit, so the hashtag on Twitter is hashtag SHS 2011. Thank you.
Hi, this is Leo Abu Khair, Senior Alliance Manager, BlackBerry, Middle East. I'm really confused for operators taking the approach of building their own app store. Isn't that being seen as reinventing the wheel? Recent studies shows that around 65% of users prefer to download applications from app stores. That's a recent study conducted with some of the research studies in UAE, and creating your own app stores and trying to put more pressure on the developer that he has to submit for the original app store, then he has to submit for the operator app store, and that's all resources on the developer side, and he has to commit for that platform, and requirements, features, submission plans. It's all on the developer resources. So don't you see that as kind of reinventing the wheel, and why you should not build on creating more strategic relationship with existing app stores? Thank you.
Exactly, I agree with your point that all of these are representing challenges for operator on App Store. And these are the reasons why many initiatives by different operators did not succeed. We have seen operators around the world trying to do their own app stores a few years ago, yet they couldn't compete with app stores from the operating system providers. But that doesn't mean that there is no chance for the operators or to get into this business. Operators can do a lot in supporting local providers to do customized applications for the operators' clients. They can facilitate the marketing by using the operator's brand name inside these stores. But I would agree with you that it's not a good option for an operator to try to compete with the existing leading app stores. It's more to try to collaborate with them on this business.
Thank you, Abdullah.